the fact that we have dogs, in Africa as pets. Not like it's not a lot, but there's some people that have dogs as pets. But a majority of people back home have dogs for like security reasons, and other reasons, like hunting. Back home people go with dogs. They go hunting in the bush, hunting for like animals that we can eat. But here in America, people have dogs as pets. And so people in America take their dogs, for a haircut, for a bath. They bathe their like dogs because they're pets, right? Back in Africa, and they buy like these expensive like food for their pets. And one factor that really, really like shocked me is when I discovered that people here in America only feed their dogs once in a day. And when I asked that, they said it makes a dog live longer. You feed the dog once. Back home, when I was growing up, I was taught to say you need to feed the dogs so that they eat and they stay healthy. It's where we just like give our dogs like food after food after food because we want our dogs to be healthy. When I came here, it's different. They feed them once, and from time to time they do give them like a treat and stuff. But the main course, like the main meal, is like once a day. In Africa, it's different. And I must make mention that we have a lot of stray dogs in Africa, and sometimes we can keep a dog at our houses, but I mean the breeds, like the common breed in Africa, Zambia to be specific, is a mongrel. And a mongrel dog, you don't need to take it to the hospital. You don't need to feed it, give it food. You don't need to bath the dog. You don't need to do anything. Those dogs were built to survive on their own, my friend. Survive on their own. You can just let them be, and they'll just go wherever. And trust me, they stay healthy because they just feed off the streets and stuff. They are like stray dogs, but you keep them as a dog owner at your house, but you just don't feed them, And then there's some dogs that, I'm not saying this to bash Africa, but some people that keep dogs in Africa, they like starve them to a point where when